the Stoic method.
Hello friends, and welcome to a journey of self-mastery. Today we dive into mastering our emotions through the enduring wisdom of Stoicism. As we navigate the complexities of our fast-paced world, I've personally found Stoicism to be a beacon of clarity. It's not just an ancient philosophy but a toolkit for life, empowering us to conquer internal turmoil and react with poise. Whether you're dealing with workplace stress or personal hurdles, Stoicism offers a roadmap for emotional resilience. Let's uncover these treasures together. Stoicism, born in the heart of ancient Greece and flourishing in Rome, centers on a powerful idea. While life's storms are beyond our control, our responses to them are not. The wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, who practiced what they preached, remains remarkably relevant. Their teachings, a blend of practical and philosophical insights, are more than just historic curiosities. They are blueprints for living a balanced and effective life. Today, we'll explore how these timeless principles can be our guiding stars in a chaotic world. 1. Understanding what is within our control. Our emotional energy is finite, and investing it in uncontrollable external events is draining. Focusing on our direct actions, thoughts, and reactions empowers us. When I faced a project deadline that seemed impossible, I asked myself, can I control this? By concentrating on my efforts rather than the outcome, I navigated the challenge more peacefully. Reflect on your daily concerns and identify which are truly within your control. 2. The practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness, a core Stoic practice, means living fully in the present. It anchors us, preventing emotional turbulence tied to the past or future. Recently, I found myself fretting over a past mistake. It was a practice in mindfulness that brought me back to the present, reducing my anxiety. How often do your emotions relate to events that are either history or yet to happen? 3. Objective judgment. Stoicism teaches us to perceive situations as they truly are, free from personal bias. This objectivity helps manage our emotional responses. I recall judging a friend harshly due to my personal biases, which led to unnecessary conflict. Learning to see things objectively helped me rebuild that relationship. Consider, are your perceptions influenced more by reality or by personal biases? 4. Resilience in adversity. Adversity is a teacher, as Stoicism shows us. Every challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow stronger. I learned this firsthand when I lost my job unexpectedly. Embracing Stoic resilience, I viewed it as a chance to pursue a passion, leading me to this very channel. Think about a recent challenge in your life. How has it contributed to your growth? 5. Value of empathy. Empathy is crucial in regulating our own emotional responses. It's about understanding others' feelings and experiences. Practicing empathy has not only helped me in my personal relationships, but has also been a source of inner peace and understanding. Ask yourself, how often do you try to step into someone else's shoes? 6. The power of pause. Stoicism encourages us to pause before reacting. This pause is a powerful tool that allows rational thought to override impulsive emotions. I've learned to take a moment before responding in heated situations, which has saved me from saying things I might regret. Think of a recent instance where a brief pause might have changed your reaction. 7. Acceptance of change. Change is inevitable, and Stoicism teaches us to embrace it. Accepting change reduces fear and anxiety. When my family had to relocate suddenly instead of resisting, I embraced the change, which led to unexpected and positive new experiences. How do you typically react to change, and how could a Stoic approach alter that reaction? 8. Living in accordance with nature. Stoicism isn't just about self-focus. It's about living in harmony with the world and accepting our social nature. By aligning my actions and relationships with my true self, I've found greater fulfillment. Evaluate how your life aligns with your natural inclinations and the world around you. 9. Daily reflection. Self-reflection is a cornerstone of Stoic practice. It's an opportunity to learn from our actions and emotions. I've made it a habit to reflect each evening, which has been enlightening and transformative. Do you allocate time regularly to reflect on your day? 10. Practicing gratitude. Focusing on what we have rather than what we lack is a key Stoic principle. Gratitude brings contentment and peace. Every morning, I list 3 things I'm grateful for, which sets a positive tone for my day. What are you grateful for right now? Consider James Stockdale, an American POW during the Vietnam War. His survival hinged on Stoic teachings. He focused on what he could control, his mind and spirit, in the face of unimaginable trials. Similarly, Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, despite his power, faced betrayals, plagues, and wars. His meditations are not just historical texts, but personal reflections on maintaining composure and ethical integrity amid chaos. I've also encountered modern-day Stoics, like Maya, a community leader who navigates social challenges with a calm grounded in Stoic principles. These stories, spanning centuries and cultures, show Stoicism's universal and timeless appeal. In summary, these 10 Stoic principles aren't mere philosophical musings. They're practical tools for life. They guide us in facing challenges, embracing change, and enriching our relationships. Remember, our peace comes not from external events, but from our interpretation of them. Stoicism is a path to finding balance in an unbalanced world. If this exploration of Stoicism has sparked your interest, I invite you to join our community by subscribing. For deeper insights, I recommend Ryan Holiday's contemporary takes on Stoicism, alongside the eternal wisdom of Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. And don't forget that mastering your emotions is a continuous journey, not a destination. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Let's learn and grow together. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Until next time, embrace the Stoic path to emotional mastery.
The Stoic method.
Have you ever felt crushed by criticism? You're not alone. Welcome, everyone. Today, we dive into a life-changing skill, mastering the art of handling criticism. Each of us, at some point, faces feedback that challenges us. But what if I told you that the ancient wisdom of Stoicism could turn these moments into powerful opportunities for personal growth? Join me as we explore 10 Stoic strategies to transform criticism from a stumbling block into a stepping stone for self-improvement. Stoicism, rooted in ancient Greece and Rome and championed by thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, teaches us about the power of perception, resilience, and inner strength. Central to Stoicism is the idea that we control our thoughts, emotions, and reactions, not external events. This philosophy becomes a guiding light when navigating the murky waters of criticism. Stoicism doesn't see criticism as a personal attack, but as a chance to learn, evolve, and strengthen our character. 1. Criticism is neutral information. Embrace the Stoic view that events, including criticism, are inherently neutral. It's our interpretation that imbues them with positive or negative connotations. Try to perceive criticism as unbiased data, a mere reflection of someone's perspective, not an absolute truth. Recall instances where reinterpreting criticism positively changed its impact on you. This shift in perception can be transformative. 2. The kernel of truth. Within even the harshest critique lies a potential lesson. Stoicism urges us to look beyond emotional reactions and identify these kernels of truth. They are invaluable for personal growth. Reflect on your encounters with criticism. How often do you sift through harsh words to find constructive insights? This practice can turn seemingly negative experiences into valuable lessons. 3. Thoughtful response over emotional reaction. Stoicism champions a rational, composed response over a knee-jerk emotional reaction. This approach requires mindfulness and practice. When criticized, pause, breathe, and choose a thoughtful response. Think about your natural tendencies. Do you immediately react, or do you take a moment to thoughtfully process and respond? Developing this habit can significantly change the nature of your interactions. 4. A launchpad for growth. Consider criticism a launchpad for personal and professional growth. Stoicism teaches us to use every experience, especially challenging ones, as an opportunity for learning and development. Ask yourself, how can you transform criticism into a constructive tool for self-improvement? Each piece of feedback, regardless of its tone, holds a lesson to be learned. 5. Emotional balance is key. Maintaining emotional equilibrium is crucial when dealing with criticism. Stoicism isn't about ignoring feelings, but about managing them to maintain inner peace and rational thinking. Consider your strategies for keeping composure under criticism. How do you balance acknowledging your emotions while not letting them overtake your response? This skill is vital for constructive engagement with feedback. 6. Understanding the critic's intentions. Discerning the intent behind the criticism is essential. Reflect on whether the feedback is meant to be helpful or harmful. This understanding can shape your response and learning. Analyzing the critic's intentions, are they aiming to construct or to harm, helps in deciding how to process and use the feedback effectively. 7. Gratitude for constructive feedback. Appreciate the value of constructive criticism. It's a sign that someone is invested in your improvement. Expressing gratitude, even for tough feedback, fosters a positive mindset and encourages more helpful input in the future. Reflect on how you show appreciation for constructive criticism. This mindset not only aids personal growth, but also nurtures positive relationships. 8. Mastering self-control. Recognizing and controlling defensive reactions is a core Stoic practice. When faced with criticism, observe your impulses and choose a controlled response. Consider the strategies you employ to curb defensiveness. How do you manage your initial reactions to ensure they are thoughtful and constructive? Developing this self-awareness and control is key in handling criticism effectively. 9. Aligning with personal values. Use criticism as a tool to align your actions with your personal values and goals. Evaluate feedback against your principles and aspirations. Reflect on how criticism helps you stay on track or realign your path. This alignment ensures that the feedback you receive and act upon resonates with your personal and professional objectives. 10. Inner validation over external approval. Cultivate a sense of self-worth that is independent of external validation. Stoicism teaches us to find value and affirmation from within. Assess your dependency on others' approval. How much does external validation influence your sense of self? Learning to value internal validation over external approval is crucial for emotional resilience and self-reliance. Reflect on the life of Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor constantly subjected to criticism in both his public and private life. Despite his powerful position, he faced detractors and challenges like any other leader. However, instead of dismissing or retaliating against these criticisms, Aurelius used them as tools for self-reflection and improvement. His famous work, Meditations, is a testament to this practice, showcasing how he internalized feedback to enhance his virtues and leadership style. In a more modern context, consider the story of a business leader who encountered sharp criticism over his management style. Initially defensive, he found himself at a crossroads: to dismiss the feedback or to embrace it as a catalyst for change. Choosing the latter, he applied Stoic principles, dissecting the criticism and identifying actionable insights. This shift not only improved his relationships with his team, but also led to a more inclusive, innovative, and productive work environment. To wrap up, these 10 Stoic responses to criticism: viewing it as neutral, seeking truth, responding thoughtfully, using it for growth, maintaining emotional balance, reflecting on intentions, practicing gratitude, controlling defensiveness, aligning with personal values, and detaching from external validation are more than strategies. They're a roadmap to turning criticism into a tool for both personal and professional empowerment. Interested in more Stoicism and its practical applications? Subscribe for insightful content and explore the works of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus to deepen your understanding. Remember, with a Stoic mindset, criticism becomes a valuable catalyst for growth. Share your experiences with criticism in the comments below. Let's learn and grow together. Thank you for joining me on this journey to turn criticism into constructive self-improvement.